Hello, I'm Majena and I'm a graduate of the Women's Embodiment Psychotherapy and Coaching with DEVASHI. And I'd like to share briefly what this training has given me and why I truly, deeply, wholeheartedly recommend studying and working with DEVASHI. The biggest thing I feel I received from this training was to shed the layers of trauma that I actually didn't realize I had coming into this training. You know, to get to know, to understand their trauma personality and dismantle it, dismantle their somatic stress, release that somatic stress I held in my body and come into a somatic radiance that comes from a connection that this training enabled me to achieve, to get to the connection with who I am at a soul level, in my soul essence, in my true essence, and become an embodiment of that. So I was able to connect with my essence, and also this training provided teachings, tools and skills to be able to be safe, to be that embodiment, that expression of who I came to be during this time on earth. Yes, being able to be attuned with myself, to understand the activations in my body, and that dysregulations is another thing that I learned throughout this training. And for me, it's one of the most potent and profound skills, because being in tune with what's happening with me, I become in charge, I become in power, and the power comes from within, from, you know, understanding and taking responsibility for what is arising in me, so that I treat those activations as entry points to become a conscious creatress of my life, not to project on others, but come within, embrace the self-leadership that also was part of this training, and be able to respond to life from a coherent place, and also treat those activations or dysregulations as invitations to grow my range, get to know certain aspects of myself that I wasn't aware of before, and allow them to become a coherent part of who I am, and become more whole, bigger in my range, which is another thing that this training has taught me, is how to grow my range, which is the nervous system range of, you know, being with life experience, and experience the different shades of life, you know, so not to suppress, you know, the difficulty, the pain, the grief, the sadness, whatever is coming up, and then reach for, you know, for the expansion, for joy, but actually be with them all simultaneously. And I'm always blown away by my capacity to be with that, to feel, as I put my hand on my heart, you know, that heart capacity to hold such a wide range of life experience and be okay, and actually in awe of being able to taste the different flavors that we get to experience as we come to live on earth. And actually that's a crucial point in, you know, in growing and reaching for the stars, evolving, and, you know, following out our desires, to be able to hold that dynamic tension in our body. And that's what this training is providing and helping to embody, so we can live the life that we desire and be able to connect with our true desires as well, which is another aspect. Oh, I could go on, you know, forever, but I might just, you know, stay here and say that, yeah, this training really helps to come into a true embodiment of woman's wholeness and empowerment that comes from within, and then it can become manifest in woman's life. And just to finish off, I would like to say that I was actually grateful for this training to be provided in an online format. You know, it's a 2-year journey, which is, you know, a long time. And as a mother of 2 young children, I wouldn't have been able to spend long amounts of time, or even regular amounts of time away from home. So I really appreciate that aspect. And, you know, it's not only what Devashi teaches, but also the way she teaches, that really enables the embodiment of those teachings. And, you know, studying online, I got to experience, you know, the possibility of, you know, these teachings to be experienced in this format, and all those transformations that I was able to have, which in turn gives me confidence to, you know, deliver my services in this online format, so I can be available to women across, you know, the globe that are ready and willing and inspired to receive and the teachings that I'm here to share, as, you know, an extension of what I've received, and that also comes from my own essence. Thank you so much. I hope that it has been helpful. So much love.